What's up, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood with another episode of Bob's Holly World. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back figure. It is from the Vintage Collection, as you see. It is of the Rebel soldier on Hoth. This is at the beginning of the film. Remember, Luke gets stranded out in the wilderness, and I think it was a Wampa he had to fight, and Han Solo cut open the belly of the Tauntaun so he wouldn't freeze, all that jazz. But this is just a generic soldier. Obviously, this is a photo from the film of an actual actor. I don't know that actor's name, but it's not a named character as far as I know. Bought this from GameStop for half of this, $10.97. It was on clearance, so it was like $5.50. But a bunch of other figures. I think this is the last one that needed to be reviewed of this wave. If you turn it over, there's 6 figures. Kylo Ren, Jyn Erso, this Rebel Soldier, Rey, Supreme Leader Snoke, and First Order Stormtrooper. So this is the last one I'm reviewing. This is not... He wasn't the last one I purchased. Jyn was the first one I purchased, and then Supreme Leader Snoke was the last one I purchased. But let me read this little bio. It says, celebrate the legacy of Star Wars, the action and adventure-packed space saga from a galaxy far, far away with its collection of premium, highly detailed 3.75-inch scale figures and vehicles, each sold separately, subject to availability. And this was, of course, made in 2017, or released in 2017. And it's made by Hasbro, licensed from Disney. And the warning would be right here. Let's see if there's one in the front. It says not for children under 3 years old, but yeah, the little warning with the onion head would be right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this guy up. He looks to have at least 3 accessories. No, yeah, 3 accessories, a backpack, and 2 different guns. As you see, opens pretty easily. Let me lower my camera. Here are his accessories. They're in separate little packaging. Backpack, which would fit on any Star Wars with peg holes in the back. Some G.I. Joes, perhaps. Pretty much any figure with this size peg. I know some figures have bigger peg holes. Here's his gun. A little blaster with a little mini scope. Kind of futuristic. And then here's his... Oops, sorry about that. Here's his rifle. Also has a scope. And that can go over his shoulder with the help of this. Here is the Rebel Soldier. You see he's wearing a scarf around his headgear. It's all one piece. Let's give him his weapons. His trigger fingers on both hands, so his weapons can go in either hand realistically. See how he's holding his finger with the trigger. Pew, pew. Usually I would let that be a judge if a character's left-handed or right-handed. But you can see he can hold his weapon in either hand. I mean, I'm only putting it in his right hand, but yeah, he can hold it in. With the rifle, he doesn't hold the trigger like he does with the pistol, but he holds it fine. Like I said, it can go over his arm. And then this backpack goes into his back. Should fit any G.I. Joe. I mean, they're made by the same people, Hasbro. So he's wearing white and gray. This little skirt section of his outfit is cloth. So I believe, I know the Kylo Ren came with cloth and the Snoke came with cloth. I do not think any of the other 3 figures came with cloth. Excuse me, cloth clothing. So 3 out of 6 came with cloth clothing of some form. He's got the holster right here for his pistol. Oh, I got a cat hair on me. That's probably what made me sneeze. And This holster moves, but I don't see an easy way to get it off. And it doesn't seem to move at the hips, I mean at the waist anyway, just up and down on his thigh. So again, white and gray throughout, some beige. It's like two different color grays or maybe a beige. And then this darker tan scarf, peg holes. Pretty good detailing, man. He's got some black. He's got his insignia and stuff. I don't know what any of it means. So on his arm, pouches, other, accoutrements to just make him look better. Glove details on his left glove, shoulder pads. See how easy his hit comes off. Star Wars, they make their hits easy to come off, like super easy. Actually, his helmet does come off completely, which is cool. Two separate pieces, so 4 accessories. And it's just a generic face. Let's see how similar it is to that face. I wouldn't say it looks like it, but I don't know if it's trying to make it look like it, you know? But I think it's cool that his helmet can come off. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just going to be one piece. Let's go over his articulation. Head rotates 360 degrees. Goes down that much, goes up that much. There's his crucifixion. Arms rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. Get that much on the elbows. Rotates 360 degrees at that elbow as well. Then his hands rotate 360 degrees here at the glove. No hinge on his left hand. None on his right hand either. I believe the other figures had those hinges. Legs go up this high. He does not have the dynamic poses of the other. You see there's a T-joint. As opposed to the other figure's legs can go to the side and whatnot. He does not have that. He does have a joint in his knee. Single jointed knee. You can't get on 2 knees. Can you get him on one? Not really. But his knees do bend pretty well. Rotates 360 degrees at the knee. It really sucks, man, that he doesn't have that the dynamic poses capability on his legs that the others do. Even Snoke had that, and Snoke sits in a chair every time you see him, so that's unfortunate. No, I'm sorry, in the waist articulation, I missed that. And then his feet. And of course, you already saw me do the pivot with the hinge. So there he is. Let's get his height. A little under 3 1/4. And Star Wars figures are usually right at the scale, sometimes a little bit shorter. Obviously, they're going to be shorter than Marvel figures, like the superhero figures. I'm going to compare him to another Rebel soldier, and this one is from the year 1997, so it's probably Power of the Force. As you can see, their outfits are nearly identical, maybe some different coloring. Like this is gray on this one, where it's black on this one, but they still have, their ranks and insignia. Appears to be pretty identical. Same headgear, pretty much, from what I can tell. But as the gloves on the, the mask, the visor is dangling down on this one. Yeah, pretty good outfit. Similar outfits, just different coloring. This guy's mask, and this guy can cover up his face from the elements, which is cool. And yeah, so that's the Rebel Soldier from Hoth. It's an army builder. I might get more of them. Again, I don't like that his articulation isn't as good as the other ones, especially considering that Snoke sits down the entirety of his appearances. So, like, comment, subscribe. Maybe this guy's on clearance at your GameStop or wherever you buy your toys. And let all your homies know where they can find me, B.O.B. That's right here at Bob's Hollywood. I'll catch you next time.